I've got some intro music. Let's see if it plays. Oh, you know what? Did it wrong. It's going to crash on me. Hello, and welcome to Match of the Week, number 4 of the rBBL season 8, of course. I am the host today, joined by none other than Chris Blanco. Is Chris there?
Hey,
Did I mute you and mess this all up? No? Okay.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, here we go.
Right.
Perfect. How you doing today, Chris? Chris, the editor.
Doing all right. It's a very cold day outside, but it's nice. Happy to be on here. Thank you for hosting, and looking forward to this game.
Yep, Jalen giving us a good tip there with the sound. It is always helpful when you guys tell us that. Perfect. Yeah, a bit cold outside. I don't like the cold. I'm gonna move to Japan, I think. And then we also have Mello, math teacher, as well, commentating today. How are you today?
Doing well. Just had my first week of the new semester. Bit hairy, bit scary. Had a new set of classes to teach, but otherwise I'm feeling good. Fresh start, fresh everything.
Yep.
Feeling good today.
Excellent. That's good to hear. Very good to hear. Just a little bit of housekeeping, I guess, before we get started. I did want to say that the Backyard Baseball Online League started recently. There was a very successful draft, and it was great to see people get involved in that and some of the content people were creating. Elite Trainer CJ did a stream, and it's nice to see that we get another side community and people creating their own things and enjoying this backyard baseball community and creating content. Everyone's got kind of like their little thing they like to do. We got commentators, we got people writing articles, podcasts. Some of us role play as Japanese baseball managers, and some people just like the competitive aspect. So it's really nice to see that. And then I'm gonna move on to the results from the backyard baseball Reddit league. I'm gonna click the right button. Hopefully, there we go. Why don't you, Chris, if you can, run down the American League for me?
Yeah, for sure. Hold on, let me just get it pulled up real quick. All right, I see it.
Sorry.
Oh, no, we're good. Yeah, so for the American League, we had the Rangers. Oh, my gosh. Where do you have this?
I think the only place to see it is on the stream.
Oh, yeah, so it's taking an ad break, so I'm looking at eBay Motors right now.
Can you tell? but tell me about those motors.
So we have this man, and it looks like his name is Denny or Danny. I'm gonna go with Denny because he's got a nice rockin' ponytail here.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another guy. Their shirts don't match actually, so I don't know if they're working in the same place. Oh, the ad's over. Okay. All right, so we have. All right, so the Rangers beat the Padres. Jay White. Come on, man. What's going on here? 1 run.
He gets a podcast and he forgets that he actually has to play backyard baseball.
I also think that he was mentioned on said podcast that he wasn't sold on the Rangers here right before he played them, and was only able to put up 1 run here. And I mean, shout out to Tyler for getting that win on the road there against JY. So yeah, 3-1 score there, and then we have the Ace putting up 37 runs. What was that a 37, or what was his actual game score? It was there
30. You think he got 32 plus?
Yeah, that sounds
30. Yeah, maybe it was 32-1 or something.
Yeah,
something like that.
Man, 37-7 against the Hornets. I mean, he's just doing what he does best. Good game there by Ace. We have the Twins and Cardinals, which we're about to see now. Monsters win 13-11 against the Melonheads. That was a great game there, and I know that both of them streamed earlier this week. And then Pirates get the win 4-1 against the Giants. So yeah, a combination of some pretty competitive games there, especially on the lower scoring end, and then that Monsters Melonhead games, pretty solid. Could have implications down the line too. Yeah,
great rundown there. I'm excited to see how the Devil Rays do. They've put up a lot of scores or a lot of points, and then not a lot of points. So I have no idea if they're going to crush me or it's going to be a close one. And then Mello, can you take care of the National League?
No problem at all. According to the screen, I see the Nationan League has 1 unplayed game between the Rockies and Orioles. We should see that soon. Next, we have the Athletics defeating the Wombats 14-7. Crazy and the Crazy A's doing the Athletics proud. Expos and Angels. Expos put up a solid 10 runs. The Angels ran into a considerable amount of trouble, and that is underselling it, considering that we got a -6. I don't think I even want to know what happened in that game. Bombers continue their National League dominance with a 15-4 victory over the Blue Jays. Fishes with a considerably large victory over the Braves, 15-5. And then the Cubs win a low-scoring game over the Royals, 4-1. Great job from
Wiz.
Shoot, I'm totally blanking. Wiz, yes, Wiz. Yeah. I confused him with the Wombats because he was the Wombats last year, and I studied them for a while in playoff prep.
Right.
All right, so yeah, that's the National League.
Yep. I always just think of Wiz as coaching the Wizards. Like, I don't know why, even it's not a team, but I just always, in my head, just think, oh, it's the Wizards.
That is, yeah, because he always has his logo as a wizard version of whatever he's playing as. So he's got a good brand. I'm going to say he's one of the top brands of the league right now. That is the results for these for this week. Still a couple coming in, but I'm gonna move on to checking out the buffs for today, and also I guess the lineups a little bit. So the first one here from the Cardinals. Devin's playing, or sorry, this is Toast's side. It looked like he only had one nerf. It is to Raquel Cullen of the Cardinals. So he's playing against a weaker third baseman. That's not great for Devin. And then I'm going to switch it over to the next one. Hopefully this
And Ekman does have the buff here, of course, playing at Ekman Acres in both games. I just only included one of the screenshots since it's the same thing.
Oh, yeah, no, I just got the Ekman one up, and yeah. Is this her buff every time? Or is this a little different?
I think so.
I believe that's her normal buff.
Yeah, okay. So that's always great to play at home.
9759, just as a reference, if anyone can correct us, but 9579 I believe is normal, but I'm not 100% sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks about right. So yeah, it gives her home run power and kind of makes her a beast in the field. And then quick enough to get around the bases too. So that's excellent. And then we're gonna show the last one on Devin's side is Frank Thomas buff. So playoff Frank comes into the season early. He has 2 more in batting. I'm assuming that's going to be in contact, which is helpful for him because he just hits the ball so dang high. And then his running is boosted, so his wacky running cycle is going to be super fast. And then a little bit to fielding. And Melo, do you think that's going to make any differences in this one?
Having non-slow Frank Thomas is always a plus, and the fact that he could come in to pitch as well, like when you pitch for a while, you get really, really slow. So an exhausted Frank Thomas gets incredibly slow, like slow as molasses. I mean, I know that from experience using an exhausted Todd Xavier last season. But it might give him a bit more mobility on the base paths on offense. So I see it as a moderate help. And the batting can only improve things.
Yeah, very true. We're going to move on to the start of this game. I think I'm going to click the right thing. Gameplay? Yeah, that's it. And we're going to get going with Chris's edit here. Mello and Chris will be commentating. So you guys can take it away.
All right, Vladimir Guerrero doesn't even step up. He just warps directly to the plate facing Amanda, who appears to have a very slight nerf. And Vladimir, on the very first pitch, blasts one into deep left field. Looks like Ben's running up for it. Fred Benson throws it back in, but Vladimir gets an easy double. An excellent start for the Twins as Susan Gore steps up. With an open base, not surprising to opt for the grounder strat. Hellerman waits a while.
Are we doing all right here?
Hellerman continues to wait. Excessive catcher signaling, it seems.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just check.
Amanda Hellerman, uncharacteristically indecisive about what pitch to throw, considering she's basically the best pitcher in BBL history.
I'm looking at my my video that she shouldn't be waiting.
Yeah, it looks like my video player froze naturally.
Okay.
Of course, all this always freezes, so hopefully this doesn't show up in the. Oh no! Oh, okay. Hold on. Sorry, everyone. Gotta try this again.
I am currently observing a black screen with a white text name.
All right, we're just gonna redo this one, I guess.
All right.
Share screen.
And just for the audience, if you have been following the Predictor Challenge, one of the bonus questions for this week was how many strikeouts will Amanda Hellerman throw in this game. So at the end of each inning or each half inning here, we'll have a graphic that's the Hellerman watch and show those strikeouts. If any happen, I mean I surely don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to play it. It doesn't seem to want to work with full screen mode. So we're gonna have to just finagle this one. Once again, another issue with this. And
Okay.
Vladimir with another home run.
No, it was close to a homer, but a few feet short.
Okay, so it looks like everyone can see everything at this point, and I will be exiting once again. Oh, wait. I cut off the bottom, didn't I?
I see Susan Gore stepping up. Grounder selected. And there's the pitch from Amanda.
All right.
Swings to the first pitch again. Despite selecting grounder, it's a pop-up to the left and behind the pitcher's mound. Hellerman raises the glove for it, but she can't hold onto it facing backwards. And now Nam Porter is stepping up to the plate. Nam Porter has only average power and contact with 2 runners on. It's a bit of a high-pressure situation for her. She fouls away the first pitch, a curveball. They seem to be opting for the hit-and-run strat. Nam Porter fouls another one, 0-2 count. And now they're not hit-and-running. A fastball to the outside, and Nan hits a grounder beautifully up the first baseline. Everyone has decent speed, and they use it to get safe. Very, very well placed grounder by Nan, as Alexis Waste is at the plate with the bases loaded. Another first swing pitch. And Kimmy throws Nan out at second, but Vladimir will score for the first run of the game. Olive Hawley steps up. A curveball to the outside just gets in there, and Alexis is attempting to steal, and the third baseman is out of position and cannot make the catch. Alexis running for third with no one covering, and Susan will score. Excellent heads-up play from the base runners. And now the Twins have scored an early 2 runs with only 1 out in the top of the first. Olive lets a pitch pass, and now there are 2 strikes. A grounder up the first baseline, bounces right to playoff Todd, who throws straight to home, but the catcher cannot hold on to it. Not a smart play from Frank there, as Richie Sexton steps up to the plate. A slow ball to the outside, and that's a ball. A curveball to the outside, another ball. Richie showing excellent plate discipline. That one caught the low and outside corner. Excellent placement from Amanda. A heater that Richie misses. 2-2 count. A high curveball, just a bit high, and Richie has a full count. Swing and a grounder straight to the pitcher. Amanda picks it up and throws to first. And I believe that's Olive, advance to second with 2 outs now. Maya Woodruff stepping up to the plate. A deep high fly ball to right field. Looks like it's heading into foul territory and will be out of reach of the right fielder. And yes, that is foul. And a deep, deep fly ball. Houston, we have liftoff. Maya Woodruff blasts a 2-run homer to score 5 runs in the first inning.
Just Woodruff, that's her second homer on the season, it looks like. I just blasted after that foul. She blasted that foul pitch right before it, but made up for it with this one that clears the fence. Looks like it went for 349.
Absolutely beautiful hit. And with 5 runs scored, the Cardinals' X factor being Amanda Hellerman won't be much of a factor for long, considering the 5-run sub rule. Dominique Lau watches a pitch pass for a strike, and there's the substitute, Frank Thomas. A quick grounder up the third baseline, but the nerfed Raquel Cullen can't get the ball over to first. Tiffany Bosworth stepping up now.